Welcome back to another episode of Veteran Gaming. Today I'm here to bring you another tutorial. This is for the benefit of Dadcraft. I'll leave a link down below on the video. Today's episode I'm going to be talking about farming mechanics and using your farmer to for automated farming and planting. Dadcraft has a carrot farm, but he farms everything by hand. So I was going to show him a tutorial about how efficient the farming can be. The farmer can be on your farm. This has been up for about a total of about 3 hours. As you can see. And when I started this, I made full carrot rows, fully grown, so that they could be picked. I wanted to test out several different ways to be able to do it. In the 3 hours, this is what you get for the farmer's work. This is all done by the farmer, not me. I haven't put anything up in here, just so you know. But that's the efficiency of your farmer. I tried out several different ways. This one seems to work the best, as I've seen. You want to build, all suggestions point that you want to build some kind of a house for the farmer so it's more efficient. Without the house, they seem to be less efficient than with the house. Dadcraft, with your setup, because you have your iron golem farm so near to your place, a suggestion would be to move or make a better one over by your golem farm, because for some reason I've been told that if you build a farm outside of just outside of a village, if it's too near to the village, the farmer is going to, all he's going to do is, he's going to walk, like say your village is right over here, but it's just outside the boundaries of it. All your farmer's going to do is he's going to come over here and he's going to look at the village. He's just going to stand there. He's not going to farm or anything. So a suggestion would be to move. And this is for also to make it a bigger farm as well. What you're going to want to do is, a suggestion would be to make a 4-tier farm to make it more efficient. Same setup, but 4 different ways, going out this way, that way. But if you're going to do it that way, I would suggest putting up walls instead of fences, at least a small bit of a wall. And I say this because in order to be able to run the farm, your farmers cannot come. Okay, you got to have one farmer per farm plot. It can be any size, of course, but for each farm plot you want one farmer. If you set it up right, you can use one villager for all 4 sides, as long as you have a way for a door for each of the villagers to come in at night time to make it more efficient. But I would suggest for the best kind of farm, put out a farm for each side of the house to make it more efficient. Just make sure that that the farmers do not have contact with each other, because if the farmers have contact with each other, they're going to start tossing the carrots or potatoes or whatever you want to use back and forth between each other, and then you lose the inventory that you actually had to begin with. A couple of problems occurred when I first started, and that made it less efficient, so I'm going to show you what not to do. When I first started out, I made this area as a 3x6 area, or I mean a 2x3 area. Um, each of these went back to the wall. It seems to work less efficient because if the farmer cannot is not within one block of the other villager, they do not tend to unload their carrots at all. So you want to make it a one block area where they can gain access to the villager at all times, whether it be inside or outside. I made a area on the outside as well so that when it's farming outside it can come on over here. If it goes in at night it can unload as well from the safety of the house where it's going to run anyway. Villagers also tend to work, like I said, less at night, so giving it a place to go will also give it access to the time it needs to unload the carrots at nighttime as well. So, and it does tend to, the farmer mechanics do tend to be random at when it unloads the carrots as well. Like I said, as you can see, he's pretty efficient on what he does, and I've tested out the mechanics on this, and they're actually pretty good. He doesn't seem to leave much. Actually, he doesn't leave anything at all unfarmed unless it's at night. Once daylight comes out, he'll come out and farm all this that needs to be farmed, and anything. Occasionally, and don't worry about this too much, except for maybe at long periods of night, and it's very rare. I have never seen it happen yet, but I guess it could possibly happen. What I'll explain is, say he farms this one carrot. Occasionally he'll forget to come back and replant, but he'll always come back later on and replant it if it's still there to be replanted. Sometimes he'll just walk away and then he'll come right back and then he'll replant occasionally. Other times he'll go back to farming, and when he comes upon the empty spot, he'll just replant on that space. The part that I was talking about is when nighttime comes around, and maybe he'll forget a plot, and maybe this will turn back into dirt. Like I said, I've not seen that happen yet. It's a possibility that it could happen. So, I mean, check your farm occasionally, but I wouldn't worry about it too much because they seem to be pretty good about going back and retracing their steps about which spot they did not replant on. So, but otherwise, this is actually a max proficient farm right here. You can design it any way you want. I got it set up pretty nice, but you know, there's always better efficiencies and more room for growth as well. Like I said, the four-sided farm will produce more, and with the ability to you know, gain more product as well. If you're gonna do the 4-tier farm, I would suggest putting your villager in the center of the house, but walled off from like I said, wall off everything except for the farmer's requirement to get to that villager. No inside contact should be occurring or be able to occur with inside the house between each farmer. So make sure that even inside the houses, no farmer has contact with each other physically, so that each farmer can unload to the other villager. Can't really think of anything else based on your build. I think that's about all when it comes to the farming mechanics. Just make sure that they have. Do not put two. Like I said, don't put two farmers in with each other. They will cancel out the farming as well, and you'll get absolutely very little return from the farmer. So only one farmer per plot. Just remember that, one farmer per plot, and one block per villager movement space, so that he's always available to the farmer to unload with. And like I said, they're pretty good, and they'll farm anything immediately upon finding it. Like I said, he's already gotten everything else and is pretty efficient. He'll get around to everything during the day. I've not really seen, that's about the only thing I could say. I'll end the tutorial here so I don't keep talking and and messing this video up more, because I'm trying to think of anything else that might occur, but I don't think there is. So I'll leave it right here. Thanks for watching my video. Please post comments. Leave a rating if you feel that this one deserved a rating. And thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye.